Today we have Kelly with entertainment, Kara's Corner with John Alba, plus much more. Stay tuned. Welcome to TMA.
Hi.
You may not know me. My name is Megan. I'm an executive producer for TMA. I have been for 2 years. You obviously know Steph and you know Steve.
Hey guys.
And we're going to be 3 of, I think we have 9 hosts today.
Oh, we've got a bunch.
Yeah, so we're going to be rotating
everybody
out. We wanted everyone to get a turn for the last episode of the semester. So.
Definitely.
Very exciting. And we're outside. And it hasn't started raining yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
We've got some clouds, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They don't look friendly, but let's hope we last.
We'll record us all grabbing all the equipment and everything. It'll be real exciting.
It'll be, yes, exciting. Live news.
Live news for sure. So another reason that we're all here is because we're all seniors and we're graduating. So we wanted to say bye, but not till the end. But as seniors, we had our senior projects. And so we each did something different. Megan, what'd you do?
Well, Steph.
Well.
I wrote a feature-length movie script, which was really fun. My favorite professor in the world, Fritz Stottmeyer,
The Fritz.
guided our small class of 6 people. So yeah, my story is really fun. It's about lesbians and serial killers. So
that's awesome. And it was and it was how many pages in total?
I just printed it, and it's 95 pages.
That's
it's the most I've ever written. Yeah,
that's too many for me to sit down and actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But
well, congratulations. That sounds awesome.
And you guys are nearly done, if not finished, right?
Yes, well on our way. Steve, what happened with you?
Well, we hit a couple of speed bumps. I was the director of a short narrative film, and we were hoping to get done filming before spring break. That didn't exactly happen.
It never works as planned, really.
Always
takes some wiggle room.
That's the main lesson you got to remember if you're a film major is nothing ever takes as short or as long as you think it will.
Right.
So, but we did manage to wrap up filming, and now we're about done with editing. We just need to do some sound tweaks, but yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm sort of on the same page as you. I did a short 15-minute short narrative as well. I was the director of photography, so I was behind the camera the whole time. And yeah, it took place on the moon. It was real dirty.
Casual. They actually went to the moon.
We did, yeah.
They raised a lot of money.
It was a trip.
It was NASA was involved. It was good.
And
that better be what the behind-the-scenes featurette is. Yeah. Just you guys going to the moon.
Oh, it is. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. That's a good idea. Maybe we can futz that a little bit. We can put something together like that.
Well, I'm really excited because all the seniors are getting together this Friday. I think at 4, and I know the script fair is going first, and we're doing our thing, and then the films are being shown, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But speaking of videos entertainment, we're going to send it over to Kelly with some entertainment news.
Hi, this is Kelly Ledwith with your entertainment news update. If you haven't heard the big news for us 90 kids, Netflix will be bringing us an original series, Fuller House, based on the popular show, Full House. The show will be produced by John Stamos, who will reprise his role as Uncle Jesse and confirm the spinoff on Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel. The show will center on DJ, who will take over the house. Recently widowed DJ will live with her 2 sons with a baby on the way, along with her sister and her best friend Kimmy Gibbler and Kimmy's teenage daughter. There's no word on the official release date, but I'm excited to see what the Tanner family has been up to these past few years. This week, exciting baby news was also announced. Jessa Duggar from TLC's 19 Kids and Counting announced she was pregnant. There are rumors the couple may be expecting twins after making comments about multiple babies was made in a video online, but nothing has been confirmed yet. The couple said they still plan on looking into adoption and that having kids is very important to them. Speaking of announcements, Universal made a few when it came to the release of upcoming sequels. Furious 8 will be released April 14th, 2017. This will be the 8th installment in the Fast and Furious franchise. And 50 Shades of Grey has announced 2 sequels will be released in February 2017 and 2018. That's all for your entertainment news this week. See you next semester.
Welcome back. Thanks, Kelly. So, Steve, I don't know if you've noticed, but All of a sudden, the quad grass just turned green.
Funny you mentioned that because I actually didn't notice.
Really?
Well,
what have you been doing with your time then?
I don't go outside very
Oh,
much.
that's too bad.
Well, in case you notice now,
Yes.
I have a few theories. All right. So number one theory, do you remember that episode from Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy's like, how does the dew get on the grass? And the little like fairy dwarf things comes out and like paint the water on the grass? Well, I think it was like that, but with
Same
paint.
thing.
Because like it was just dead grass and then the snow like finally melted and then they got little like fairy dwarfs to like come
Right.
paint grass.
Exactly.
Or
I like that theory.
Java John created a serum during his time at NASA.
Spray thing?
And he just
Spray.
sprays it on and it makes the grass grow real quick.
I think he was doing other stuff at
You can
NASA.
see, you can see sort of where they tripped up here, though. We've got like
Yeah,
clear
Java John ran out of
lines
spray.
of,
They
Yeah.
ran out of dwarves and the spray.
right?
Maybe they used
Grass
the
looks fine
dwarves,
over
little
there.
fairy dwarves to do the spray. I don't know.
I want to know when they have the time to do it though, because
I never see it happen.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when we like exit film society meetings, like the sprinklers would go on, but that's the only time I've ever seen anything happen on this lawn.
Right? It's
But-
such
I
magic.
bet they walk on the
All my
grass to
4
make it
years,
green.
it's
I
like
know.
magic.
Well, who knows what the real answer is? But we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with some new hosts for you. Stay tuned.
That was then, this is now. Don't be just a number.
Hello, welcome to Chameleon.
At Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, it's all about what makes you feel beautiful. Their professional team is dedicated to helping you reach your customized beauty goals from your head to your toes. Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, where it's all about what makes you feel beautiful.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services, from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Andrew Bouchahine.
Carrie Nacco.
And Kelly Ledwith.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
New host.
New
Woo!
host.
We're
We
back.
did that very quickly.
We
Very
did.
quick.
Magic
So,
television.
Kelly, you had some fun things you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Did you guys see the Bruce Jenner interview
No, I missed it.
I missed it too, but
I'm so upset
I plan
about
on
it.
watching it soon.
on your ordinary weekend?
Oh.
Yeah, like on a normal
It was everything. I thought it was gonna be 2 hours of just nothing and just beating around the bush.
Uh-huh.
First 5 minutes in, I am a female. Bruce Jenner is becoming a lady.
He's becoming a lady, yeah.
Oh my! It was
So the
everything.
rumors are true.
One
Yeah.
bombshell after another. Oh, it was great. I like sat there.
Did
I
he
was,
say
in a
anything like
blanket.
surprisingly shocking, like that we might not have known? Like, did he reveal like what his like female name's gonna be?
He didn't reveal his name, but he did, reveal a few things that he had been struggling with it his whole life, and that he opened up to all his children, all his wives. So everyone in his family
All his
knew.
wives.
All of his
What a
wives.
sentence.
They all
So
knew.
all my children and all of my wives.
That I am
all
now a
He made
woman.
sure to
9
really
of them. That's what it sounds like.
differentiate his gender with his sexuality. So he said he was still attracted to women, and he claimed he was now asexual. So it's going to be a
Okay.
big transitioning
Okay.
year for him. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. There might be another interview in a year.
I would enjoy
Well,
another interview.
I would
would love
enjoy
another
After I
interview.
watch this first interview.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
good for
sit
Bruce.
down,
You know what?
make
Good
yourself
for
some
him.
tea.
I'm happy for him.
Yeah, no, I'm very
I also
excited.
heard on the
It's coming
radio
out.
this morning too that he's getting his own reality show on E. I guess
Yeah,
like to
they're
like
getting
kind of
a
like
documentary.
document this whole process. I'm not sure if I would want this whole process documented if I was him though.
He's
I feel like
been in
this
the cameras enough, though.
I get it. Like,
with
yeah,
the
he's used to it, but I feel like this is a really personal issue that I don't think should be broadcast on television.
I'm just gonna say E needs to calm down.
I have to say that
to
Kris
relax.
Jenner needs to calm down because we all know that she organized this.
Let Bruce do his
See your
thing.
game.
He's in the limelight enough. He doesn't need a whole
Yeah.
E! News segment. They're just creating
Yeah.
things to have shows about.
It was great though. It was a lot going on. I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it.
Kelly can't handle that Bruce
can't
Jenner is
handle
becoming
it.
a woman.
Oh, it was my entire weekend. I
This is
could talk
everything
about,
Kelly's ever wanted.
I've never been able to talk about anything else
Yeah,
all weekend.
I actually
except
ran into
Bruce
Kelly
Jenner.
twice this weekend, and she was like, "Did you watch the interview?"
Did you watch it yet?
Kelly loves entertainment.
Oh my God, you all have to watch it
Well,
tonight.
speaking of stuff going on in Hollywood, we're going to toss it over to Steve with Hollywood Review.
Hey y'all, Steve here. You may be expecting me to just put out another movie review like I've always done, but you know what? I don't want to just do the same thing all the time. So instead of a movie review, I want to talk about Hollywood as a whole. Specifically, I want to talk about the current state and the future of Hollywood. There are some pretty big movies coming down the line. Star Wars Episode 7, Avengers Age of Ultron, and Batman vs. Superman are the main attractions, but along with them are the likes of Jurassic World, Minions, and much more. And that's not even getting into all of the many, many Marvel superhero films being made right now. It seems like a pretty good time to be a moviegoer. And it is. But it may not be relatively soon. You may notice that most of the popular movies nowadays are superhero movies, sequels to superhero movies, offshoots of superhero movies, and Disney movies in general. Sure, there are the big Oscar winners that aren't related to the big superhero flicks, but while they win the awards, they don't do nearly as well at the box office, so those are a different beast entirely. No, it seems that the real powerhouse here is Disney, what with their Marvel superhero universe and Pixar animated movies. Heck, they've even started re-releasing their classic princess films in live action, and how can that not be good news? They're doing their own thing, and people love them for it. Who can fault them for that? Well, I can. Because here's the issue. They're really not giving us anything new. And you may hear that and say, Steve, how can you say that with a straight face? Disney is always giving us new and exciting stuff. Why, their white guy in a superhero costume from this movie is completely different from their white guy in a superhero costume from that movie. But are they really? If you really look at the structure of their superhero flicks, you'll see that Disney really just makes the same kind of movies over and over and over again. You can say the same for their non-superhero live-action films. I was really excited for Tomorrowland until the most recent trailer revealed it to be an uninspired, standard save-the-world movie that was seen hundreds of times before. And it seems that they're so much against moving forward, they decided to go back in time to rehash their old princess movies, one by one. Well, what about their Pixar animated movies, you may ask? They're still great, right? For the most part, yeah. Inside Out looks like a ton of fun. But the sad truth is, it's probably going to get a ton of unnecessary sequels. Don't believe me? Might I direct you to their upcoming unnecessary sequels like Finding Dory, Toy Story 4, frickin' Cars 3, and Frozen 2. Even our beloved Pixar is falling victim to the same thing. But what I'm not sure that Disney realizes is that this is a trend, and like all trends before it, it's gonna die out pretty quick. Audiences are going to tire of seeing the same exact thing over and over again, and they'll stop watching unless Disney is careful and takes a gentler touch with their more popular franchises. The problem is they're not going to, because these movies make more money than the gross domestic product of most countries. You may not agree with me, and even if you don't, you may just ask, who cares? It's just Disney. There are plenty of others making movies. But see, the thing about being the really successful one is that people are going to imitate you. And that's exactly what the studios are doing. Most of the other studios in Hollywood are just copying Disney's formula, and now we're moving into an era of serious movie serialization. But the studios don't seem to realize that this is a fad that's going to come crashing down soon. So, what can we do to fix this? Well, there is one thing. We have to see other movies. Studios go after what's popular, and if we can make films other than just Disney's popular, then we can alter what kinds of movies come out. Of course, people may get bored with a slower pace and smarter film like Interstellar as opposed to the quick action fest like Guardians of the Galaxy, but we need to open our minds and expand our attention spans because I've said it before and I will say it again. If we only go to see the mindless action movies, then the mindless action movies are all we're gonna get. And we deserve better than that. That said, Star Wars Episode 7 looks freaking awesome. Back to you guys.
So guys, did you see, speaking of Hollywood, did you see that what Amy Schumer pulled on the red carpet in front of Kim and Kanye?
Yes.
Kardashians earlier.
Kelly's in heaven, speaking about only the Kardashians.
Kardashians and the Royals
topics.
makes Kelly just excited.
I had a dream I was her cousin the other night.
It's too much, Kelly.
When you know.
That's too much.
That's
But
when
anyway.
you know.
You need to like cleanse the Kardashians from yourself.
But anyway, Amy
I'll
Schumer.
help you.
We'll do a cleanse together, Kara.
I don't need it. You're just gonna do it.
Amy Schumer. Anyway,
back on track, guys.
Amy Schumer fell down on purpose, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Oh,
yeah.
she was so dramatic.
She was trying to be funny.
It was great.
Yeah.
In front of Kim and Kanye on the red carpet, and that makes my heart really sore.
Oh, she was so cute. She
She's
just
so
like fell
funny.
down. She's like,
I love her.
yeah, Amy Schumer, you do.
I feel like I want her to be my friend, but she probably would never talk to me.
No, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
Or
we'd
she'd
all
just
get
make
along
fun of
really
me the
well with
entire.
her.
Yeah. We
think
should get
we
Amy
all
Schumer to come on our show.
I feel like she wouldn't. I feel like she would talk to you, Andrew. She'd be your
Probably.
friend.
You can hang out.
Because
It's
Amy
a she.
Schumer's cool.
Amy Schumer does seem cool.
Yeah. No, she's nice. She seems really like when she does her like whole thing. She's not all like a diva. I like
No.
it.
But it was kind of funny.
It's
I
not
mean,
like-
they didn't look too impressed. I mean, Kim kind of
think they
smiled.
cared.
They're just like, oh, this broad just fell in front of us. But
Look at this girl.
I just
Look
like
at-
that Amy Schumer, in her mind, went, all right, I've got it.
Yeah,
I'm
she
gonna
just
just
knew.
fall down.
she like talks to her people. This is gonna happen,
This is
guys.
gonna happen.
Like I'm
Everyone
gonna
get
fall
ready.
down.
I'm just gonna fall right in front of them and
watch
just
this.
see what happens.
See what
And nothing
Fall.
really happened, but
The
by
photo's
God,
great.
she
They
did
just
it.
their faces though. They were just
They
nothing.
were just kind of like
Nothing.
people
Didn't
fall
even
down
faze
in
them.
front of them
Well, they
every
probably
day.
had no idea who she was, to be honest.
That's
they probably
true.
had
Different-
absolutely
different
no idea.
circles.
Probably just
Oh
thought
my
she was
Lord.
some random.
They're like, how'd this
person.
girl get on the red carpet?
I know. Who is she?
Someone
Like,
just
she a
get her away
fan?
from here.
Where-
Another one.
Within 3 feet of us. That's
They almost had like a not again look, so
Yeah.
that was, I don't know if this happened before,
that's
but.
ridiculous.
Well, hopefully it happens again, but for now we're going to toss it over to a commercial.
That was then, this is now. Don't be just a number.
Hello, welcome to Chameleon.
At Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, it's all about what makes you feel beautiful. Their professional team is dedicated to helping you reach your customized beauty goals from your head to your toes. Chameleon Hair Color Cafe and Spa, where it's all about what makes you feel beautiful.
Laser Medica Derma Centers is a new philosophy in skincare for all ages. We are dedicated to offering the most technologically advanced and least invasive skincare treatments. Show your Q card and receive 20% off any procedure. We also provide microdermabrasion and Botox treatments, all performed in a relaxing spa environment. We are conveniently located at 52 Washington Avenue in North Haven, just down the street from Quinnipiac's North Haven campus. Call to schedule a free consultation and find out how Laser Medica can give you smooth, sexy skin all year long.
Hi guys, I'm Neliana Ferraro with...
I'm Steph Morel.
I'm Amanda Maruka. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, but Lindsay Lohan completely dissed her fans by accident, supposedly. So what happened was she Instagrammed to her followers that in like an Arabic text that she thought said, "You are beautiful," but actually it said,
You're a donkey.
Oh. Yes, and apparently she Instagrammed again later. She like had a picture of like one of her purses, but she the caption for that was, "Oh, it was just a private joke with my friend. Like I totally
Trying
was
to
just
back yourself
practicing
up.
like Arabic." So, do you guys think it was on purpose or by accident?
Who knows with Lindsay, honestly?
I have no idea. I read too that she did it on Google Translator, it translated it wrong. But
it's
like
a lesson to all of us.
Never try to speak a language that you don't know.
Yeah, or double check before you post.
Or double check at least.
To like your millions of followers, I would hope you would like double check.
Yeah, I don't know how she's gonna back herself up from this one.
Yeah. And she kind of came back. Her second Instagram was kind of just like, oh, like don't take offense. Like it's an inside joke. Like kind of just like.
An inside joke on Instagram to all of her followers. Definitely really inside.
It's a great inside joke, yeah.
She's very private.
Too, so.
Okay, well, enough of that. We want to hear from Kara for one last Kara's Corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kara's Corner. Today, I also have a special guest, and it's Jon Alba.
Cheers.
I know we're getting big names here on Kara's Corner.
My last time on TMA.
I know. Jon, do you want to see me cry? Is that what you want?
Actually, that would be incredibly flattering
and
and egotistical, so yes, please.
I might.
Okay.
If you bring that up one more time. So, Jon, what upsets you? That's what we do here on Kara's Corner. I just get to rant my feelings to the world.
I gotta be honest, Kara, residue bothers me a lot. Residue.
I feel you on that one.
I was the baseball player who would dive, make a play in the sand, then have to wash his hands immediately, because those exist.
Sand is the worst.
Those exist, right?
That type of baseball player, of course. Those ones.
Sea salt from the ocean.
It's the beach for me. That'll get me anytime. I can only spend about an hour on the beach tops, because as soon as I go in the ocean and the salt gets on my hands, I'm done. And it's the sand, and everything gets so dry.
Well, you get very dry, and that's the thing.
It's
so
awful.
like clay, for example, clay basically ferments on your hands when you use it. And they say, oh, put the glaze on it, but then that's sticking to your hands, and your hands like crust up, and you try to bend them, and you see it like making a fingerprint on you. And then Play-Doh and Silly Putty is the death of me.
Okay, I love Silly Putty. So
how can you love Silly Putty? Any object, if you put Silly Putty,
it's fun,
hold on here. If you put Silly Putty on a newspaper,
Yeah,
it picks up the print. Does that not alarm you? Does that not alarm you?
It makes me marvel at technology and science.
You were totally a fan of in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Nickelodeon decided to launch all those like GAC products.
Oh, everything was
slime.
slime.
Liked it, but
you just played with it.
One thing, but GAC.
I never got it. My mom would never buy it for me.
But like, first off, I'm pretty sure like 13-year-old small Chinese children out in Indonesia were forced to test that product.
I don't think it was safe.
You got off on working with those things.
That's absolutely accurate.
It was against their livelihood. And you say, okay, even though it doesn't leave a residue that bothers me.
Yeah, but have you ever stretched it?
Yeah, but it's messed up, Kara.
Oh my God, it's so much fun though. Come on, come on.
It's messed up. It's almost as messed up.
It's fun.
It's almost as messed up as people who refer to the teams they root for as we.
Jon, I can't. Oh my God, is that annoying? You did nothing. Don't say we.
Oh, the Yankees won a game today. We're really excited that we got the win.
No.
They did a lot on their couch watching them win this game.
Oh, of course. Without them sitting on their couch eating wings, how would they have won? People go, oh, we won the game. No, no, no. They won the game. You did nothing.
What did you do? Did you get that hit in the second inning? Did you score that touchdown at the end of regulation?
Yeah, they did, according to themselves.
But they say, oh, well, I root for them and that propels them to victory. I'll tell you what, you know what propels them to victory? The $5 million they made last night.
That's it.
While you sit there flipping burgers, they made that.
You on your grill in the backyard really helped.
I prefer pepper jack.
Okay. Thanks, Jon.
No problem, Kara. Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
I've had a great time with you here on Kara's Corner.
It's been 4 great years. This is the first time I've ever been on air with facial hair.
I know. You know what? I like that you have a little bit of facial hair.
Can we get a zoom in on this facial hair real quick?
Let's zoom in on that.
I want to make this clear. This is not something that often happens.
I like it because you really captured the essence of Kara's Corner. It's really chill here on Kara's Corner.
Kara's Corner is rugged.
It is. It's rogue.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely goes off the hinge.
It's reckless.
Reckless, rebellious.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, offensive.
Those are all things I'm about.
But
you really captured what we're about here on Kara's Corner.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad that you spent your last TMA with me, Jon.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been so real. All right, back to the hosts.
Jessica here with me today. She is the stage chair for SPB, and she's the one in charge of getting us Jason Derulo for our Wake the Giant concert, which is really exciting. So, why Jason Derulo? Were there other options, or?
Yeah, definitely takes a lot of planning to find an artist, obviously. There's a lot of research that goes into it, just like who's available and who's in our price and all that stuff. So there's a lot of surveys this year that we kind of based our decision a lot on what the students really wanted, because last year it wasn't really as great as we thought it was going to be. So the first survey was genre-based, and then we got names based off that, and then we got our top 3 choices, and Jason came out on top, so.
Yeah, that's great. You guys really listened to the whole student body, so we're getting what we need. And how challenging was it to get Derulo to come? Like, how many people did you have to go through?
Well, one thing that's a little different about the process that people may not know is that we don't really just I don't get to call up Jason Derulo's agent and say hey, can Jason come? So we use a middle agent and he works for us. So we have him do all of that haggling type work for us. It was a little bit difficult. We had to up our price a couple times and he just happened to be available on that date, so we got lucky. But
that's awesome.
It was a difficult process, but we ended up.
Was he one of your top choices, or?
He was. I actually always knew from the start that he was my first choice, but I just wanted the data to prove it. I really just had, I don't know, I just had a feeling that it was going to work.
That's awesome. It worked out then.
Yeah.
Wow. It's going to be great. And who's opening for him? Are you allowed to share?
Yes, I can. This isn't a big secret because of SPB. It's really Derulo. He's kind of he got to choose his own opener. Yeah. So he got to choose his own opener. It's a DJ. I actually don't know the name. They're keeping it on the DL for some reason, but I'm sure he's going to be great because Derulo's great and he chose him himself, so it's going to be a DJ.
Yeah, well, we're all excited for it. I'm sure Quinnipiac's excited, and it's going to be a great time. So it'll bring out the year with a good end.
I hope so.
Now, up next, I interviewed someone about the hair donation event that goes toward the Cancer Society. And that's up next. So I have Caitlin here with me. She runs a Beautiful Lengths event, and she is holding a sign-up table today for anyone who wants to do it. So is this an annual thing?
It's not yet, but we're hoping to make it one. This is the first year we're having it.
Okay. Awesome. And do you expect a lot of people to attend?
We hope so. We have some people signed up now, but we still have other slots available. So.
Okay, cool. And tell me a little bit about the cause.
So the hair donation is for Beautiful Lengths, which is run by Pantene, and they make wigs for people with cancer for free. And then the raffle baskets that we have are going towards Kids for Kids, which is an organization in North Haven, and it's the salon's philanthropy, and it raises money for kids with poverty and illnesses.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So you got kind of 2 causes going on there. It's awesome. Tell me a little bit about your raffles. What do you have to offer? What can people win?
So we have 5 raffle baskets. We have one by the rugby team, which is, I think, a gift card to Side Street. And then, no, never mind, that's different. It's a jersey and then the rugby calendar. And then the hockey team has one with a gift card to Side Street and a signed t-shirt. We actually don't have that now. And then we have a spa one with nail polish, a nail salon gift card, fuzzy socks, things like that, and a movie basket, which is popcorn and candy, and then 2 different movies. And then the last one is a baking one with I think cake and brownie mix, and then different baking supplies and oven mitts and things like that.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So hopefully people enter the raffle. How much is it for a raffle ticket?
$1 you get 3. For $5 you get an arm's length, and for $10 you get 2 arms length.
Well, thank you, Caitlin. Thank you. Hopefully we get some people signed up, and hopefully it's a great success.
Hey guys, we're back for our last segment of our last show of the semester and our last show ever. We thought we'd just do a senior panel and be nostalgic. Yeah. Talk about things that
real
are
sentimental here.
Start to cry, all that good stuff.
I refuse.
I don't cry. I'm a sociopath.
Megan's I'll be okay, don't worry.
So I'm going to start it off and just the things I'm going to miss. But, I mean, of course, I'll miss my teammate family because they're literally sunshine. And it's beautiful. But no, I mean, I look at just walking around sometimes, I just get real sad because I'm I only have a week and a half left. And I'm gonna miss everything about this campus. I'm gonna miss all the friends and basically family that I've made here. And it's gonna be real tough, but I'm gonna come back and visit all the time.
Definitely,
probably live here.
Yeah, I've made friends with so many faculty members here that they're gonna be a lot of the reason why I'll come back.
And yeah, definitely my friends here. Definitely closest friends I've ever made. And my advice would be to anybody coming next year or anything, don't worry about making friends too soon. I didn't make all these great friends until like my junior and senior year, so it all works out in the end. And I'll miss everyone greatly. So, Steve.
Oh, it's my turn.
Your turn to be sentimental.
Darn it. Well, just like both of you said, I'm gonna miss all the friends I made in QFS, Q30. You know, I started working with the drama department, and just like I've loved every person who I've met, and I'm gonna miss them so much. Since you gave advice, I'm going to try and give some semblance of advice.
Yeah.
Get involved, and get involved soon. It's going to...
With Q30.
Yes, yes, get involved with TMA. We're going to need people to replace us.
Yeah.
But
this greatness
just
here.
get involved with whatever you love to do, because that's where you're going to find all that you love.
Definitely.
My turn, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss everything about this place. I actually really love this school. I may complain all the time about it, but I really love this place. I'm gonna miss everybody here at TMA. This is actually my first club I joined here. I was a transfer student back in the day. I know I said the T word. I was a transfer student, and this is kind of my first home here. I'm gonna miss you guys more than anything. I'm gonna miss all my fraternity brothers, my co-workers in the admissions office. I truly love this place, and like everybody said, get involved as soon as possible if you're an incoming freshman, or if you're a current student and you're not involved. It really is going to make your whole college experience.
Well said.
Aww.
I remember, like,
and that's my tour guide spiel.
Oh no, I remember when I was like thinking about the involvement fair, I was like, as a freshman, I was so scared because everyone was just yelling at you to join
I was
them.
so overwhelmed. I had no idea.
Yeah,
But,
and then we
I
turned
mean,
into the people doing the yelling.
Right. Oh my gosh. What a progression.
much.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's all the time that we have for today, but thank you so much for a great 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
We love you, all of you.
We love you.
Okay.
Love you so
Have
much.
a great
Goodbye,
final week.
Quinnipiac.
Bye, smile and wave, bye.
Super kiss, no?